Joe and Joanne, Jack and Lynn, Vera and Mick, Winnie and Fred are all here to play Larry Grayson's Generation Game.
Shut that door and enjoy the Generation Game. What's in store? The best of relations is our aim. Larry Grayson is here to play, so
Shut that door.
Thank you and welcome to a new series of the Generation Game. It's great to be back, and we've got some wonderful games lined up and some wonderful people to meet, and we're all very excited about it. It only seems like yesterday since we were here. Actually, it was Christmas Day, you can't believe it. You know, where's it all gone? Anyway, I'm very glad to be back, and it's lovely to be with you all again. And, of course, Saturday wouldn't be Saturday without my Saturday girl, and, of course, my Saturday girl, Isla St. Clair. Well now, how well you look.
Thank you very much. Well, you see, I've been away in California and
so have I.
Exactly.
You see, we've been to Hollywood, and because I had a wonderful time because she saw so many of her favourite stars, like who?
Oh, I did indeed. Well, I saw Paul Newman, and I had a glimpse of Robert Redford, and, of course, Dustin Hoffman and Richard Dreyfuss.
How lovely.
Marvellous. Who did you see?
Well, I saw Janet Gaynor and Charles Farrell. I saw Mary Astor and William Powell. And I saw Champion the Wonder Horse 3 times.
Oh, yeah? You saw Champion the Wonder Horse?
Yes.
You must have been a galloping success.
Isla, go. Go at once. Hey-ho. Well, now, she really does take a lot on herself. But I'm going to watch her in this series, don't you worry. So, Isla, could we now meet our first contestant? So we're here to play our Generation Game.
From Worcestershire, father and daughter, Joe Allington and Joanne Lucas.
Okay. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
All right. Now, you are... Your
Joe
name?
Allington.
Joe Allington, yes.
Starport on 7.
Starport on 7?
Yes.
I've never been there, Joe.
You have?
No, I haven't. I passed through it, but I've never stayed there. I wonder why. Hello. Now, it says here that you think, Joe, that your wife has got to be the best-dressed woman in Starport.
Definitely.
And she spends all her money on clothes.
And my money too.
And your money too. And it says here, your main interest these days is helping to run the Starport Workman's Club.
That's right, yes, lad.
And you enjoy your beer, but when you've had enough, you start sneezing.
Which gives the game away.
I mean, no, but that's funny, that is, Joe. Does beer make you sneeze?
After so many points, yes.
How many pints?
Oh, 7.
7. Fancy that. Must dip his bread in it. And it's nice to have you on the programme, Joe.
Thank you very much.
And it's nice to hear that lovely accent, you know, the Birmingham accent. Terrific like, I do like it. Always reminds me of Beryl Reid, Lord, you know, Marlene. Ooh, do. Oh, hello. Hello. Now, did you like that? Hello. It's brought her down to earth. Now, you're Joanne Lucas.
That's right.
And you're Joe's daughter?
Yes.
Yeah. And it said there, well, that must be very confusing being Joanne, because they call you Joe and you're Joe.
Yes.
It said here you're married to Bob.
Yes, he's a policeman.
Is he a policeman?
Yes.
How nice. Is he here?
Yes,
I'm going
he's
to meet him
here.
later.
Yes.
Good. Makes the night worthwhile. And it said you're married to Bob, and on your honeymoon night, you spent the entire time eating chocolate biscuits because the hotel was noisy.
Not the entire time.
It's going to be one of those sort of shows. And you also had a disastrous time plucking a brace of pheasants and almost flooded the kitchen when you got your U-bend blocked.
Yeah.
And see that? Did you know about this, Joe?
I unblocked it.
Did you? Good for you. Well, I think you're a very nice couple. You're a very nice father and daughter. It's lovely to have you here on this show. All right, my darlings. Well, you're just going to sit over there, and I'll be with you in a moment. OK? Come on. now, Isla, could we please meet our next contestants who are going to play the generation game?
From Nottingham, father-in-law and daughter-in-law, Jack and Lynn Phillips.
All right.
Yes, thank you very much.
Hello, you're all right. Now, what's your name?
Jack Phillips.
Jack Phillips, and you're from?
Clifton Estate, Nottingham.
Clifton Estate, Nottingham. I see, Jack. It said you've been married to Jean for 32 years and and when you met her, you pinched her headscarf.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yes.
Where was this?
In the cinema.
In Nottingham?
In the cinema in Nottingham.
Yeah,
yes,
and you just pinched her headscarf?
Yes, I said, why? You're not getting this back until I have a date.
You're not getting this back till you have it? Isn't it romantic? I could break down. But I won't. So when you were a little lad, you were too poor to afford toys, so you and the other kids in the street used to catch mice and play with them.
Yes, and we used to let them go at night time so that they could go and find something to eat so we wouldn't have to feed them.
And then you used to get them the next day again?
Yes, that's right.
You must have lived in a very classy area. Oh, oh, mice, really well. Did you know, has he told you these stories before? I suppose the place is gone now,
Oh, yes,
Jack.
it's covered over by the Broadmoor Centre in Nottingham.
You adore Shirley Bassey and Charles Bronson.
Yes, that's right.
You like Charles Bronson?
Well, he's a man's man.
Yes, he is, isn't he? Yeah. I love it when he comes in and sings, "The minute you walk through the door." Adore Charles Bronson. Well, there you are.
Thank you very much.
You're right.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoying it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
I told you it's nothing to it at all. Just relax and enjoy yourself. I don't care. You know, we just do anything we like now. Hello, darling. Are you all right? Now, you're Lynn, aren't you? And your daughter-in-law, right? And your husband's here, is he?
Yes, Gary.
I see. Well, it said, now, Lynn, you are just 22.
Yes.
I remember when I was 22. Yes, there was a war on. The Boer War. And you're married to Gary, and he said you're a giggler. He said, once you start... Is that right? I'm a bit the same myself. Mind you, the doctor said it's because I'm a funny age. And he said, when I'm 39, I should grow out of it. He said, you talk a lot in your sleep, and sometimes whole conversations with Gary.
Yes, but the thing is, when he answers me, I'll tell him to shut up, as if he's about...
You tell when you tell
Shut up, I'm going to sleep.
Do you? Do you always talk in your sleep?
Quite a few
Do
times,
you?
yeah.
Yes. So does Terry Wogan. It said, live that down, Terry. Now, it said here, you get very involved in things. You're not alone. And whenever you watch wrestling on the television, Gary makes you sit on the floor so that you don't get an arm lock on him.
Because I jump about.
Do you jump about, do you?
And Wrestling fans, once again, on this Saturday afternoon, it's wrestling time, and it's Lynn on a double wrist lock over Gary, and Gary could be in trouble here, because Gary could go out of the ring over the top rope, which is a long way down if he doesn't counter that very fast again.
Well, it's Ken Walton. This is Joe. It's nice to see you, Kent, after such a long time. And you see, because we don't see much of your face, we hear your voice, but we don't see you.
Back of the head.
But, oh, it's on the back of the head, that's right, yes. Kent, it's very nice to have you on the show.
I couldn't do 2 rounds with Slack Alice, believe me.
Who can? Who can? I say. Kent, thank you so much for coming. It's lovely to see you again. Bye. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Kent Walton. So, Isla, now, could you tell us about our first game?
We've devoted the first programme of our new series to our own islands. We've asked 5 well-known celebrities to come and play the parts of famous, homegrown historical figures. Now, you see, we will tell you who the historical figures are, but, of course, you have to guess who the personalities are. And the only clue that I'll give you is that each personality is playing a historical figure that comes from his or her own country. OK, so let's have a look at them.
OK. Who is the personality who is playing Boadicea? Who is Owen Glendower? Who is William Shakespeare? who is Flora MacDonald? And who is George Bernard Shaw? Could anybody have told me? All right. All right, Isla, who have you for Boadicea?
For Boadicea, we've put June Whitfield.
And for Boadicea, we too have June Whitfield, and indeed it is my lovely friend, June Whitfield.
It's a long time to hold your breath, that, isn't
Well,
it?
it is a long time. I thought you looked splendid, but June, I mean, I wouldn't have known you. I think you're splendid because I wouldn't have known you at all.
Well,
June,
they said it was going to be heavy disguise, but I didn't know they meant the weight.
June, what are you doing now?
Well, we're just about to do another series of Terry and June with Terry Scott.
That's lovely.
It
How is
starts on, should I say?
Yes, of course you can.
September the 5th.
It's September
just
the 5th.
after you.
That's lovely. How is Terry? Is he all right?
He's very well. I'd like everybody to know that.
That's
yes, he really
splendid.
is. He's absolutely
Well, June Whitfield, ladies and gentlemen. OK, thank you, darling. Now, who have you for number 2, Isla?
Well, you see, we've got Santa Claus.
You've got Santa Claus. Well, you're never going to believe this. We've got Les Dawson. But it isn't at all. It's Max Boyce. Now, this is true, ladies and gentlemen. Max and I have never, ever met before. This is the very first time we've met, isn't it, Max?
Yes.
And I'm a great fan of yours,
Well,
and I'm delighted you're on the show. I really am. And, Max, what are you doing at the moment?
Well, I'll be looking for my army all the afternoon. We intend to take Shrewsbury before the rising of the moon. But
you do?
Larry, you, my son, you shall be spared.
Oh, I'm cock-a-hoo. Again. Max, it's lovely. Thank you ever so much for coming in, and it's nice to have met you. Ladies and gentlemen, Max Boyce. And this is gonna knock you out. This is gonna knock you out. It's gonna knock you out. Isla, who have you for number 3?
We've put down Arthur Askey.
You've got Arthur Askey. We've got James Last. But of course it is Arthur Askey, of course it is. Come on, Arthur.
People stop and stare, they don't bother me. What do you think I was, Hetty King?
Because, you know, Arthur, you're always popping in and out here, and we're very grateful because we always enjoy seeing you.
And it's lovely to see you, Larry.
Thank you very much.
We've known each other a few years now.
Yes, we have, my love, we have. Ladies and gentlemen, lovely Arthur Askey.
Thank you.
All right, Arthur. And for number 4, Isla.
As Flora MacDonald, Jack and Lynn have put down Lulu.
And we have Lulu too. And it is Lulu. So here we are. How are you?
Surprise, surprise.
Well, that is another lovely surprise for me because I haven't seen Lulu for
Not for ages.
For ages and ages.
It's been too long.
Lulu, it's lovely to see you, really.
Lovely to see you.
Okay. Lulu, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is really something, this is really something. Now, Isla, who have you got for number 5?
Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid. Well, we've got James Herriot. But it isn't, because it's the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest, Johnny Logan. Good. I mean, James Herriot, indeed. I mean, I think it's the beard. Is it possible to get that off? Because I have never seen him without the beard, so...
Excuse me.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's better. Oh, yes. You can wave to your mother. Yes, go on, wave.
Hello, Mum.
Yeah? Hello, Mum, as well. OK, John, thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Thank you very much, all of you. Thank you very much to all my dear friends. Thank you very much, Arthur. Thank you, Lou. Thank you. OK. All right, Isla, could you now tell us the scores on the doors?
Names on the frames, Joe and Joanne with 4 points, and Jack and Glyn with 6 points.
Very good. Very good indeed. Doing splendid. All right. All right, Isla, now, would you tell us now about our next game?
The British Islands have many, many folk dances and rituals, but the one we're just about to see is, I think, one of the most unusual that I've ever seen. I think you'll agree with me when you meet from Bacup near Manchester, the Britannia Coconut Dancers.
John Flynn. Now,
Yes.
This is a traditional dance, and it goes back many years, doesn't it, John?
Yes. Yeah.
About how many years?
130 odd years.
130 odd years, really? Of course, you haven't been doing it that long.
No.
You've been doing it for about how long, John?
36 years.
And are you the eldest that does
Yes.
this?
Yes.
And I believe you do charities and go all over the country. I see.
Yeah.
And also, tell me, John, what's all the makeup for, the black face?
The black face is a disguise.
Well, John, now, we're going to get the contestants to go in and do this with the boys. And if you'd like to go over there and do some marking for us, then come back. Would you do that?
Yes.
OK, John, away you go over there. There we are. So you come with us. You come with me. Over here with me. All right, that. And now we have the nutters with our first 2 contestants. OK, Ronnie? Now the nutters with our other 2 contestants, OK? on, here we are. Now then, John, what about that? Yeah, you think you could take them on? What would they say about this in Bacup?
I don't know.
What are they going to say about this? All right, then, now, what about Joe and Joanne? How many points?
I'll give them 7.
7 out of 10? Because they did very well. And for Jack and Lynn... 6. You give them 6. There you are. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, the Britannia Coconut Dancers, for coming along. You two lads at the back there, you're splendid. And thank you, John Flynn, for coming. We've really enjoyed you coming down. It's been splendid. Ladies and gentlemen, John Flynn and the boys. All right? OK, Isla, now could you tell us the scores on the doors?
Well, Larry, it's very close. Joe and Joanne have 11 points and Jack and Lynn have 12 points.
Ah, so Joe and Joanne, we're sorry we...
You certainly got into it there.
I did.
Put your heart and soul into it. It was very good.
Thank you very much, Joe. I hope you've enjoyed being with us. And thank you. Bye.
And you take care of the
Thank you very much. OK, where you go. Bye. Bye. There we go. There we go. OK, now, Isla, could we meet our next contestants who are here to play our generation game?
From Staffordshire, mother and son, Vera and Mick Davis.
All right, love.
Yes.
What's your name?
Vera.
Vera?
Vera Davis.
Are you from?
Warrington in Stoke-on-Trent.
I see. Stoke-on-Trent, that's where they're having all these earth tremors and everything.
Yes.
Oh, dear. And Vera, you're a housewife, you have 2 sons, and married to Gilbert.
Yes.
During the war, you became a conductress on a bus.
Yes.
So did I. And, I don't care. And, it said last year you organised a reunion for all the conductresses' friends from the war year... Conductress friends from the war years, and 35 of them turned up.
Yes. After 33 years, yes.
It must be...
They brought a bus out, and I booked the bus, and some of the people who got old age wanted our fare because they got old age pension cards.
Oh, Vera, lovely. No, I've just lost my book. I'm in free bus pass, but I shall get it back. I shall fight them for it. And, well, Vera, it's lovely having you on the programme.
It's been lovely being here.
Oh, smashing. OK, now let's get to you, Mick. And Mick, who is engaged to Carol... And as it said, you're getting married in November. Yeah. So you've got him off your hands at last, then?
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Another one to go.
Another one more to go?
Yeah.
How old's your other one?
Oh, he's only 19, yeah.
19?
I was a late starter.
Yes, well... yes, well, of course, I've always been the same. As Noah Gordon will tell you. Now, it says here... Last year, when you and your dad went out shooting, you made the error of wearing a grey mottled jumper and got shot at when someone mistook you for a squirrel. Well, I've never seen a squirrel as big as you, Mick. Have I? All right, Mick, it's nice to have you and your mum on the programme,
yes,
Vera.
Thank you. It's
really
nice being, it's great.
That's super. Yeah. OK, over you go, over there. Make yourselves comfortable. I don't know where they find all these lovely people from, I'm sure. And we will now meet our final couple who are here to play our generation game.
From Northampton, mother-in-law and son-in-law, Winnie Ingalls and Fred Rogers.
All right, now then, I didn't get that from Isla. Your name is?
Winnie Ingle.
Winnie Ingle, and you're from Northampton.
That's right.
Where they make the shoes.
That's right.
I see, Winnie, and it says here that you were... It says you... Don't look over. It said you've been married for 42 years to Harold.
That's right.
And Harold's with you, is he?
Yes.
We should see him later. I see, yeah. This is very interesting. It said you used to run a boarding house for cats, and this led you to appear on What's My Line?
Yes.
It said... You loved running your kitty boarding house, and lots of the cat owners would send postcards to their pets, which you had to read them. Did you really have to read them?
Yes, I did, yes.
Did you, Winnie?
Yes.
Oh, I say, did
Well,
you...
it was all part of the job.
Well, of course it was, but
Yes.
I mean, what sort of cards? What was on the cards, then?
Oh, be a good kitty until Mummy comes home.
What else?
Well, Mummy will fetch you on Saturday or
I used to read these to the cats.
Yes, I used to put the cards up in the pen.
You did? You see, I'm not alone writing to that elephant. It says here that you have a passion for men with beards.
That's right, yes.
Fancy. You're not alone. And, but has Harold got a beard?
No.
What a shame you could have called him Whiskers. All right, darling. Oh, he's got a moustache, has he? Oh, I see. Let's get on with you now. Where's your card? Now, you are...
I'm Fred Rogers.
You're Fred Rogers?
From Cookno, Northampton.
What's it called?
Cookno.
Cookno. Oh, I know. I've heard of it. Fred Rogers. It said you've got a job with a toiletries marketing company and became part of their commando sales force.
Had to go on a salt course first
I see.
before we got the job.
Yeah, I bet. It says here, you do lie. you tell... Isn't he, Winnie? You're telling me lies and all these millions of people looking at you.
I'm sorry.
Aren't you ashamed?
Please forgive
No.
me.
If I had time, I'd make you stand in the corner.
Put my hands on me.
Eh? With your hands on you, yes, indeed. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
Fred. Isla, could you tell us now about our next game?
This year, the Queen Mother had her 80th birthday, and I'm sure that every single one of us has enjoyed celebrating it with her. For the third game, we'd like to look back on some other memorable royal events which have taken place during the Queen Mother's lifetime. Now, what we want you to do is to write down the year of each royal occasion. In fact, this would be a very good game for you to try at home. So you'll get 2 points for the nearest answer and 3 points if you're absolutely correct.
Clip number 1. When was our present Queen born?
And can we have clip number 2? What year was the coronation of George VI? What year was the coronation of George VI?
The next clip. What year was the investiture of Prince Charles at Carnarvon? What year was the investiture of Prince Charles at Carnarvon Castle?
And could we see clip number 4, please? What year was Princess Anne married? In what year was Princess Anne married?
Clip number 5. What year was the Queen's Silver Jubilee? What year was the Queen's Silver Jubilee? All right, Isla, what have you for number 1? The year the Queen was born.
1928.
We have 1927, but the Queen was born April the 21st, 1926.
So, in fact, you're the nearest, so you'll have
We're the
2
nearest.
points.
Oh, all right.
Yes?
All right, Isla.
We have
Next.
nothing for that.
Number 2, Isla.
1945?
We have King George VI was crowned 12th of May, 1937, and we have that he was crowned 1939.
So you're nearer again?
Yeah, we're nearer there.
So that's 2 more points
All right.
for you.
All right. Number 3, what was the year the investiture of the Prince of Wales? What year
Winnie
have
and
you got,
Fred
Isla?
have got 1970.
You've got 1970. We have 1972, but the investiture of the Prince of Wales was the 1st of July, 1969.
So we're nearest with 2 points on that one.
That's right, Isla. And number 4?
1972.
We have 1975, the year Princess Anne was married. Well, the year was November the 14th, and it was 1973. So, we're there again. Right. Finally, the year of the Queen's Silver Jubilee was, Isla?
1977.
And we too have 1977. So there we are. So can we all come down here? All right, come on, darling. Here we are. Come on, Winnie. There we are. And so, Isla, could you tell us now the scores on the doors?
And the names on the frames are Vera and Mick with 7 points and Winnie and Fred with 7 points.
That's excellent. Very good. All right. Splendid. All right, now, Isla, could you tell us, please, about our next game?
Now, you might not recognise what all this is, but you will recognise this. So now you'll know that this is a vine of hops. Now, hops grow very high. In fact, they grow up to 18 feet, so they need a very special framework of string and wire to support them. Now, as you can imagine, we couldn't exactly have a whole hop garden, that's what they call it, a hop garden here in the studio, but we've done the next best thing, as you'll see in a minute. But we've got the very best person to show you about hop stringing. And he's been doing it, you know, for nearly 60 years now, and he's a marvellous man, been with us all day. Please give him a very warm welcome, Mr. Frank Bond.
Hello, Frank. How are you? Now, Frank, you've been doing this for many years, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes, because, you know, you're not 25 anymore, are you, Frank? But you're very nimble, because I've been watching you about the studio all day doing different things. Frank, off you go and just you show us that.
Thank you very much.
All right. Tonight, Frank, do you hang Christmas decorations?
Like to.
He said he'd like to. Are any young people doing this today, Frank?
Yes, many.
Are they?
Yes.
Do you teach them?
No, I have taught some.
You have taught them?
Yes.
Marvellous. Have you done this then? Yes. You've done it? OK, right. Go here. OK. All right, Frank, so now we'll get the contestants. This is going to be great fun. They're gone white. Look, the faces are white. Now, would you come back and do some marking, Frank?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you go over there then. So, have you come over here? OK, all of you, you all come together. You're all in this together. OK, you go over there. Right. Over, round here. Vera. You've got 1 minute, 30 seconds, and it starts now. Very good mix. Go on, Winnie. Have you done this before, Mick? No, Daddy can't. No, you're on your own. That's it. All right, where are you, Frank? Come in. Come on. Oh, dear, poor bed is worn out. Come on round here. Oh, now you... Come here, now. Now, what about this?
Well,
now, what about Mick?
He's done jolly well.
Hasn't he? Now, Frank, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You see, even I know that, Mick. I can see that you've done... Now, you've never done it before, have you?
No.
I think you'll do it again. Now, I think...
He's got 2 strings here.
He's got 2?
Instead of 1.
I know, but you see, he's not to know, is he, Frank?
No.
But what do you know? How many marks?
I think we'll give him 4 out of 6.
4 out of 6. That's very good. All right. Yeah, let's have a look down here. Come down here, Frank. Now what about Vera?
Oh, dear.
Now, what about Vera? I'll string along with you.
Yes, she's got 2 there and 2 there.
But will the hops make it?
The farmer won't.
The farmer won't?
Too much money.
Oh, I see, there's only got to be 1?
Yeah.
So 2 is too expensive, Frank?
Yeah.
I see. So how many do you give her?
I think we'll give her 2.
You give her 2?
Yes.
All right.
You've done very well.
No, that's it. OK. All right. Now, what about our friend here? What about this?
Well, this one's done jolly well.
Now, hasn't he? He's got the 1 string. It's very good, that.
I think we'll give him 5.
5? Jolly good. OK. Very good, Fred.
Yeah.
Very good, Fred. Now, what about Winnie here?
Well, Winnie's done all right, but look, we've got 2 here. 2 here.
Well, of course, she's very extravagant, Winnie. Is she coming from Northampton?
Oh, that's all right.
There, you see all those cats. You see those cats.
Well.
You don't know she said she's done a lot of crocheting. No. So how many shall we give Winnie?
We'll give her 3.
We'll give her 3, all right. And now you just come down here, Frank. Frank, what a delightful man you are. You've come all the way up from Kent. Have you enjoyed being with us?
Lovely.
The most unusual game, and it's been a delight to have you with us. Really, I mean it most sincerely. Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Bond. Thank you very much. Over here. All right. What a lovely man he is. He's grand. Bless him. All right, Isla, could you now tell us the scores on the doors?
Names in the frame say Vera and Mick with 13 points and Winnie and Fred with 15.
So, we have to say farewell to Vera and Mick.
You do take away a generation game door.
Vera, it's been a delight having you on the programme.
Yes, I've enjoyed every minute of it.
God bless you.
Nice to have you. And have
Ta-da.
a nice wedding in November.
Yeah, oh yeah, why don't you ask me to come to the wedding? OK, all right. OK, there you go. Isla, could you tell us about our last game?
Well, you'll notice that I've changed, and I've done it in honour of one of Britain's greatest traditions in the entertainment business, Shuley Old-Time Music Hall. As you can see, we're all in the mood. The audience have got their hats on. Very nice, too. And here's some of our contestants. Where are you? You're there. There we are. Can't recognise them now with their bonnets on and everything. And, ladies and gentlemen, on with the show. No further ado, over to Grayson's Music Hall and our very expert chairman, who better than Mr. Leonard Sachs?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen! Peregrinatorily, peripatetic, a paragon of equilibristic equipoise, juggling, Mr. Richard Del Oro! Insobriety and sartorial sophistication antithetically encapsulated in Messrs. Totteridge and Whetstone.
Why, you can tell I'm a toff by the way that I cough and the flip that I give to my topper.
Well, it's no news to you that I've had one or two. And I'm using my thumb as a stopper.
Ignoring my friend, who's inclined to offend, I purchased these flowers to go flirting.
Oh, it's amazing the power of a sniff of a flower when it gives you a jolly good squirting.
By your behaviour, you're not from Belgravia, nor this side of the Thames do I doubt.
Oh, I know that's the Battersea. I fall in at Battersea, and it's on your side I always climb out.
Egregious in all mythological metamorphosis, we give you Keith and Judy Clair.
I'd love it to see you.
Lovely to see you, looking so lovely.
You've been doing the good old days for how long?
Well, this year, when we do this year's, it'll be the 28th year that we've done it.
28 years, isn't that marvellous? So I take it from that, Leonard, that you know a thing or two about musical.
Well, yes, I've gathered.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
So would you do some marking for us?
Love to.
OK, Leonard, away you go. Leonard Sachs, OK? Right.
Well, it's time to draw a door, so I'm turning them around now. Draw a door each, and we'll see who'll choose. Well, in fact, Winnie, you can have the choice of going first or second. What would you like to do?
All right, then. Well, you know the usual thing. 2 of you go out there, another 2 go in my room. So, as always, I always go to my room to see who's in there, and I don't know, so we'll just see who's in my room. Here we go.
I can see the future.
You can't.
I can.
You can't.
I can, in my crystal ball.
I can see that ball as well, and I think it's Alfie Bass.
The You're going to meet a tall, dark, handsome stranger.
No.
Yes. You are.
Well, I don't know much about a stranger. Did you follow me here?
I followed you.
Because I've only just left you in America, and you're here.
So what are you doing? I thought I was going to do the Parkinson show.
Well, he's a very great friend of mine, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm delighted to see him, and it's lovely to have him with us. Engelbert Humperdinck. Okay, Winnie?
And you are, in fact, coming inside.
Okay, we take you round here now, and you go... Okay. Ready when you are, Mr. Sachs.
Certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Del Oro and Winnie Isla.
And it's not news to you. I've had 1 or 2, and I'm using me some of the stopper. I'm nodding, my friend. who's inclined to offend, I purchased these flowers to go flirting. It's amazing the power of the sniff of a flower when it gives you a jolly good squirting. Now, by your behaviour, why you're not from Belgravia, nor the side of the Thames, nor do I doubt. Each night that's the matter. See, I fall in at Battersea, and it's always your side I come out.
Keith and Judy and Fred and Winnie.
Ready when you are.
Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Richard Del Oro and Lynn Phillips! And Phillips.
Now you can tell I'm a toff by the way that I cough and the flick that I give to my topper.
And it's not news to you that I've had one or two, and I'm using my thumb as a stopper.
Now, ignoring my friend, who's inclined to offend, I purchased these flowers to go flirting.
It's amazing the power of the sniff of the flower when it gives you a jolly good squirting.
Now, by your behaviour, you're not from Belgravia, nor the side of the Thames do I doubt.
Each night, that's the matter. See, I fall in at Battersea, and it's always your side I climb out.
Keith and Judy and Jack and Lynn.
Contestants here. What about Winnie and Fred?
17.
17. Good for you two. And for Jack and Lynn?
Also very good, but just 16.
16. I see. Right. All right, now, would you just like to go and sit over there just for a moment? Isla?
Yes?
Now, I've appeared on the good old days many times,
Yes,
Barney and yourself,
yes.
but Isla never has, you see. OK, well, you just go over there, and Isla and I will go and do our thing, OK?
Resplendently scintillant, incoruscating, incantatory corridantics. Singing and dancing. Your own Isla Clair and everybody's own Larry Grayson.
Seen dark.
Silvery moon is shining through the trees.
Cast to.
Me, you.
Sound of kisses floating on the breeze.
By the light
Not the dark, but the light.
of the silvery moon.
Not the sun, but the moon.
I want to spoon.
Not the fork, but a spoon.
With my honey I'll croon love's tune.
Nellie Wallace.
Honeymoon.
That's the moon, not the moon.
Keep us shining in June.
Here we go again.
Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling too.
3, 4, 5, 6.
By the light of the
M-U-N-E moon.
Oh boy.
And Leonard, just to refresh our memories, tell us the scores on the doors.
Jack and Lynn, 16. Winnie and Fred, 17.
Well, we're very sorry to lose you, Lynn and Jack. We do hope you've had a lovely time with us.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm so
sorry
pleased.
to go.
Well, we've enjoyed you being here. Bye-bye, Lynn.
Bye-bye.
And bye-bye, Jack.
Thank you very
And
much.
what have we got for them to take back with them?
It's a tumble dryer, a very nice portable radio television, and of course the Generation Game door.
Ah, that's splendid. OK. Lovely. All right. Well, now, congratulations on getting this far. And now this is your big moment. And the first question is, with which sport do you associate Duncan Goodhue?
Swimming.
Right. The next question is, to which royal house does the Queen belong?
Windsor.
Windsor, right. OK. Oh, well, Winnie, we're sorry to see you go, but I'm sure you're going to take something very nice back with you. What's for Winnie?
A radio cassette player and the Generation Game door.
Oh, lovely. All right, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. All right, Winnie. There you go. And for you, it's the room with the loot. Here we go. Open those doors. All right, Fred, you're nice and comfy. You have 45 seconds starting now. Here we go.
And on Fred's conveyor belt tonight, a portable television set, a food hamper, a coffee maker, 6 bottles of champagne, a slow cooker, a Victorian music hall with an anniversary clock, a food mixer and blender, a cuddly teddy, a toaster oven, a silver-plated candelabra and candle snuffer, a TV game, a cuddly brass oil lamp, an electric drill and bits, a bottle of whiskey and 6 cut glass decanters, a heated tray with casserole, goblet commemorating the Queen Mother's birthday, 3 copper saucepans, a picnic hamper.
Okay. Okay, Fred, over here. There you are. All right, Fred, now try and remember as many things as you can. Good luck. Here you go. The 45 seconds begins now.
TV set, cuddly toy, oven, champagne, hamper, drill, TV game, toaster, whiskey,
The clock.
cooker, the clock, the toaster,
Food hamper.
a food hamper, light,
The lamp.
oil lamp,
The shaving, the shampoo thing.
shampoo thing, yeah, the coffee thing, a saucepan, that cooker
heater,
thing,
the heater.
a heater,
Yeah.
whiskey, I said the
You said
whiskey,
whiskey, yeah.
champagne, I said the champagne,
The game.
TV game.
There we are. You have got a lot. Here we are. Thank you for being here. See you next week. It's marvellous to be back with you. See you next week. Good night. I love you very much.